When people want to make their first YouTube video with all the gear checked, something is missing that your gut tells you one thing that you forgot to check: the video editing software. Then you searched really hard on what's the best video editor on Google. There are some editors that are simple but put out an annoying watermark, which happened on my first episode of Cartoon Shorts. And there are some that don't put out a watermark but just way too complicated. For example, Final Cut Pro. That is why I created a video right here called What's the Best Video Editor? And without further ado, start the intro. Now, I'm not a video editing expert, but this is not for beginner YouTubers. Unless I would say recommended for beginners and sometimes or mainly for entertainment purposes. So do not worry, beginner YouTubers. So, what you are currently seeing is the 3 video editors. This includes Adobe Premiere Pro, DaVinci Resolve, and Filmora 10. So let's get to one of the video editors. So the first video editor we are going to see is Adobe Premiere Pro. It's a powerful video editing software that includes many effects, elements, custom text, and a lot more that I can't even believe how much there is. You can even make blockbuster movies with this beauty. Unfortunately, it was so complicated for beginners like me. Editing on that would be a total nightmare. It just wobbles my mind so hard. To people who has a long editing experience on Premiere Pro, say 16 years, I would never recommend it to the beginners. But for a rating, I would give it a 2 out of 5. Because of how complicated it is and how much tutorial videos in order to learn just for editing software? Ew! Terrible! But to Premiere Pro users out there, don't be way too harsh and angry during watching this video. Because, like I said earlier, this is mainly for entertainment purposes. Same goes to DaVinci Resolve and Filmora 10 users out there. Before we move on, I want you guys to like the video, subscribe, and annihilate the bell. Alright, let's move on. Alright, so we have another editing software that we are going to show is DaVinci Resolve. Some people use it to, well, edit videos. But it still needs some learning, like the Premiere Pro. Sadly, it was still complicated, but hey, it's less complicated than the Premiere Pro. But what's special about it is the color correction, which most video editors do not have. But overall, still complicated. Sorry guys. The rating should be 3.5 out of 5, due to less time to learn how to use it and nice color correction. And last but not the least, we have Wondershare Filmora 10. Filmora sponsors most YouTubers and have a pretty cool options such as motion tracking, keyframing with easing, cool elements, and many transitions and effects to choose from. This editing software still includes tutorials, but not as long and time-consuming as the 2 others. Unfortunately, it includes a watermark, but coincidentally, I'm editing on a Filmora 10. Where did the watermark go? The download link would be in the description. The rating should be 4 out of 5 because of how simple it is and less time consuming tutorial learning. But I would detect one rating number because of the watermarks. So, which one would I recommend? I freaking highly recommend Filmora 10. So, Filmora 10 wins this contest. I'm sorry to Premiere Pro and DaVinci Resolve users out there, but Filmora wins. And will I continue making the video like this? Yes, I will continue. And so with that, thanks for watching.